Good afternoon. Thank you so much for being here. My name is June Prasad. I'm the Associate Dean for Program Development and Learning Resources. And I have the pleasure this evening of introducing Dr. Anthony Monroe, our president, who is going to speak with you first.
Thank you, Dr. Prasad. Thank you to each and every one of you who have come out this afternoon to celebrate the opening, the ribbon cutting of our Information Commons. Before I get into some brief remarks about the Information Commons, I'd like to recognize our Board of Trustees. If you could please raise your hand, trustees. Let's give them a round of applause. Dr. Larry Nispoli, who is the president and CEO of the New Jersey County College. I see Senator Ruiz has joined us as well. And let's give a warm round of applause for our county executive. Effective name is George Clayton. Please stand. On this afternoon, we come together to celebrate the grand opening and the ribbon cutting of our Information Commons. Essex County College's expansive 21,000 square foot Information Commons will be officially open for business today, November 21st. We will have a ribbon cutting ceremony immediately after brief comments from myself and the county exec. This initiative is a $6.7 million renovation project and was made possible by the 2012 New Jersey Building Our Future bond. So bonds work. It's an investment in our students. The work converted the old top level of the college's Martin Luther King Jr. Library into a modern information commons. Transformation of the Martin Luther King Library into a state-of-the-art information commons will increase digital access, and we know that there are a lot of issues in regard to the disparities relative to digital access, and it will improve academic resources for our students. Some highlights about the Information Commons. There are at least 140 computer stations providing integrated access to multimedia and electronic information. There are 7 classrooms, including a teaching lab, each with the capacity to serve up to 30 students in each classroom. There are 2 breakout rooms for group studies. There's library staff office space, restrooms, can't have a study space without restrooms. No food, nothing to drink is allowed. And there are other highlights, such as the wall that you will see, which is pretty soothing, and a living or a plant wall to help absorb sound. This is a much needed investment in our students at Essex County College. Next year, we celebrate 50 years in serving the county of Essex and providing a high quality, affordable education. So with that, I want to extend a deep appreciation to our faculty, our staff, and to all those that have partnered with us over these many years to ensure that Essex County College exceeds expectations. Thank you.
You know, it's an exciting day today, anytime you make improvements to help our young people. But let me just say this, Essex County College has a bright future. And there are challenges that lie ahead, and no one person can solve it alone. I want you to know it starts with me first. The commitment that I have to this institution hasn't changed. I will continue to be supportive, I've done it for 28 years as a freeholder and now as the county exec. But how is it gonna work? It's gonna work not through myself, it has to work together as a team. Meaning the president, who's been here since July, has to have our full support and making sure we continue to move this county college forward. He also needs the support, of course, of the president of the board and the board of trustees to making sure we put the students first at all times and work cooperatively together to move this great institution. We all have to remember, this is not about us. It's about the 15,000 young people that are starting their career here. That's important to all of us. So there are challenges lying ahead, but we will move forward. All right, and we will have, the past is the past. We're in the future now. We can't look back, we gotta look forward. And that's what I plan to do. I did that when I became the county exec in 2003, when things were very bad. We had towns who wanted to leave Essex County. We had a financial crisis, $64 million, a huge structural debt. We turned that all around. And it wasn't me, it was my team. It was the 3,500 employees. That's what has to happen here. You have to believe it has to be in here. And I'm committed to working with the president, I say this over and over, and with the board to make sure we move this forward. But besides us, of course, we need the faculty, the staff, the security, the custodians. Everyone has to do their job. But like I said, it starts with me first. And I think my commitment, I've been fulfilling it. There was a concern in reference to the board members. I think 80% of us have been replaced. Not that the other people were bad, it just needed a new look, a fresh look on what's going on here. So we have new board people. As far as the finances, the financial house, you know, we'll get that in shape here in Essex County. I count on the president of the board, and the county, of course, will do its share. We've already done our share, but we'll do our share. It's important that we work together. This center, this information commons that you're opening today, anytime I see any kind of constructions that's going to help young people, it excites me. This $20 million GoFundMe was money that I lobbied very, very hard for. We have the most money in the entire state right here. And that's only because of myself and the president, myself and the governor, that we got the most money. Now, out of that $20 million, $3 million was utilized out of that for this particular thing. And the college had to come up with another $3 million to match. So there's another $17 million there. And that money can't be matched by capital money. That money's got to be matched by fund balance. So that means we got a lot of work to do because there's a lot of work that's got to be done here. But this room that's been built here, if you go up the way, the new school that I'm building, the Congressman Donald Payne School, that's going to house 1,400 students, we have a room just like this. Not maybe as beautiful as this, but it's a large room because libraries are outdated now. You need a place where kids want the technology. And this provides, I did a fast walkthrough through here, and it's pretty amazing. So to the president, Anthony Monroe, to the board, the president and the board members, it can't take one person, it takes a team to make an institution move forward. And I'm letting you know, it starts with me first. Thank you very much.
I'd like to call up our chair of the board, the Honorable Tom McDermott.
Thank you. I wasn't really prepared to speak, but I'm very proud to be chairman of this board. And we have, as the county executive has said, we've made some changes. I think they're positive, not that any of the past, not demeaning any people that served, because I want you all to understand this is a volunteer board. That everybody is here because they want to be here, because they want to do the right thing and make sure this college survives. And it will survive. I made that promise to the county executive. I made it to the freeholder board. It will survive. So this is a start. This room was built prior to us all being here. Dr. Yama had a lot to do with it, and I'm very proud that we are investing in our students with capital investments and also educational investments, because they're the key to our success, are the students. So we will continue, I promise as a board, to fulfill our obligation to the students, to the faculty, the administration, and to all the people involved, including the county and the president. And we'll move this college forward and have great success in the future, I promise. Thank you.
Dr. Larry Spaulding, please.
I too was not expecting to speak, but I'll seize the moment and just build on something the county executive and the board chair and trustees reaffirmed here today, that community colleges in New Jersey and throughout the country, if you think about it, are really one of the country and our state's greatest success stories. Others have used this imagery. I really like it. They've called community colleges the Ellis Island of American higher education. You know, think about that. Come one, come all. And community colleges, 400,000 students strong here in New Jersey. I bet you didn't know that. So think about, I'm a proud Rutgers dad. Think how big Rutgers is. Community colleges are that much bigger, 400,000 students strong. And so I have the privilege of working with all 19, and I'll close by simply observing something you already know, but from day one, 50 years ago, by the way, we're celebrating our 50th birthday at community colleges in New Jersey. And think about that, by the way, in less than a lifetime, really less than a lifetime, we've gone from 0 students to 400,000 strong, to no community colleges, to now 19. And here's my message from my perch in helping to lead this statewide success story. Essex County College, truly, from day one and up until today, has been one of the foundational elements of this success story. It's been one of our leading colleges. It was, it is today, and it always will be. And we're still getting to know each other, and you're still getting to know our state. But I want to tell you that Tony already is making a difference around the statewide community college president's table. We convene monthly meetings. He's engaged, he's contributing, and we really value the leadership you're bringing not only to this college, but to our statewide team as well. So, Mr. County Executive, thank you so much for what you've done to help build this college and your support today, the board chair. I think we're going to see each other maybe next week a little bit after your retreat. I'm looking forward to that. So best wishes to all of you. Thanks for being a key part, ECC, of this great American success story, the community college movement. Thanks so much.
Thank you. At this time, we'll close this portion of the ceremony, and we'll move to the actual ribbon cutting.
Okay.